Three Abuja teenagers arraigned for causing nuisance around WIKE's house. Oh boy. For causing nuisance around WIKE's house. The police has arraigned 3 teenagers before a grade 1 area court in Lugbe, Abuja for allegedly causing public nuisance around FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's residence. What kind of nuisance? Oh boy. Nashiru Abdullahi, 18, Usman Jibrin, 17, and Aliyu Adamu, 18, all of whom have no fixed address, were arraigned on charges of conspiracy and public nuisance according to News Agency of Nigeria. They, however, pleaded not guilty to the charges at the court on Friday, September 2022. That was just yesterday. This was serious. But unfortunately, I don't know how WIKE is going to handle this, because these people are also nuisance all over the south. Okay, they go in front of your gate. They will scatter your dustbin in front of your house. They will steal. They will yank off your fence light. If they look, there's nobody. They will start collecting your bulbs and lamp holders and electrical fittings on the wall of your fences. That is what they do in the name of scavenging. The scavengers, all of them are the beggars. They are all causing nuisance, even in the south. Okay, but now that WIKE is in the north or middle, at the middle, where Abuja is located, and most of the people he picked are also outsiders, I don't know how this is going to be, because I'm sure people will come for them. I don't know why we have population that, rooms, they can't stay, they don't stay in one place, they don't do anything. I don't know how we can run our children like that. You just have children, and at a certain age, you just leave them to roam the whole Nigeria or roam the whole city, begging, and they bring for you. How can you train children that way? Okay, this one now that WIKE has reacted, I just hope they will not come after him. But actually, nobody should constitute nuisance to each other in any neighborhood. But unfortunately, we have a lot of them that are causing and constituting nuisance even here in the south. Okay, if you just leave your something maybe at your gate unattended, before you come back, it's gone. They do a lot. They will scatter your dustbin. They will see your good quality things in the front of the house. They will collect it. Some even go as far as vandalizing cars in estates. Okay, and so it's getting actually too much. But this one, now that WIKE has arrested them, he needs to really prove beyond reasonable doubt that they were truly constituting nuisance. That is just the challenge in this matter. They really need to prove beyond reasonable doubt that it is not oppression, that they are really constituting nuisance. What were their activities? What were they seen doing? What were they found doing or observed doing before they were arrested? Those are the things that will speak for these teenagers, because actually some of them do constitute nuisance, but you really need to have proven evidence. You really need to have evidence to prove your point. Otherwise, they will see it or it will be seen as oppression. So the prosecutor in court, Stanley Nwaforako, told the court that Inspector Godwin Gabriel and his patrol team attached to Asokoro police station arrested the defendants. He said that the defendants were causing a public nuisance around WIKE's residence prior to their arrest. So according to the prosecutor, the defendants were warned against their actions but ignored every word. He added that during the police investigation, the teenagers could not give satisfactory reasons for their actions. So the judge, Malam Aliyu Kagaku, ordered that the defendants be remanded in custody. Oh boy. Judge Kagaku held that he must see their relations before granting them bail. He then adjourned the case until October 13, 2023 for mention. Can you imagine? That is how many weeks? 3 weeks' time. 3 weeks' time, if not 3.5 weeks' time. So that is it. They are teenagers. They need to see their relations. They need to know why those children at 18, they should be in school and not roaming around causing nuisance. That is the problem we have from some parts of the country. Children are supposed to be in school are roaming. They must have been school dropouts, I'm sure. At 18, you should be talking about doing your SSC and getting into university. Okay, or if you are not going to school, you should be learning, be an apprentice, learning a kind of handwork somewhere, fully and gainfully engaged, productively engaged, and not roaming around. Unfortunately, with the state of the nation now, where parents can no longer be able to pay their children's school fees, there are going to be a lot of school dropouts, and we're going to see a lot of nuisance like this across the country. Because the country right now, people cannot even feed, not talk of sending their children to school. And so children of this teenage age that should actually be in school or be somewhere doing something more productive are going to be seen roaming the street. Some are going to join Yahoo, some are going to join drug issues, and some are going to be doing some stupid things just to make ends meet, just to live. Some are even going out there to get something for their parents to eat as well. So it's going to be a very terrible situation. The government should look at what is the cause of this kind of nuisance. Why are children roaming the street rather than being in school or doing something meaningful? Why is the society decaying to this level? The government should take responsibility at some point as well. Because if the system is healthy, if parents are doing well, homes are well managed, children will not be left to roam on the street. Children should be doing something meaningful to prepare their life for greater challenges ahead. That is it. So this one now that they've arrested these children, at the end of the day, they will still bail them and they will go back to the street. The government is not going to give them scholarship. The government is not going to push them to go and learn, to go to skill acquisition centers, to go and learn some kind of handwork. They will still bail them and return them back to the street, and they will continue. That is it. Let government check them where they might be an agent of killer Boko Haram. They've been sent by their aggrieved Muslim fundamentals. WIKE have come to stay. Parasites and Sadducees. Can you imagine? What was their offense is specific. That is it. What did they do? So what specification do you want? Again, so you don't know that causing public nuisance is an offense, or you don't know the meaning of causing public nuisance? That's the question they're asking themselves there. It's like you really need to upgrade your level of understanding. They say they are causing public nuisance, and you are asking what is their offense. Okay, they want to kill your father. Is that okay? Can you imagine? The clouds are gathering. God help us. Which way, Nigeria? There ought to be a freedom of movement, since nothing incriminating is found in them. Abi, Aboki doesn't know what is called driver's license, talk less of public nuisance. Come to the northern Nigeria, they behave like everywhere is owned by their fathers. Of course, they claim to be owners of everything. WIKE should please calm down. Others have been FCT ministers before you, sir. Do your job, but with conscience. Okay? The Ikwere man is scared. He knows that people don't like him because of his wickedness. When the appetite rules, the masses suffer. Not be smart, you know. So what you don't understand is that the so-called big men are always afraid of insecurity in their lives and vicinity. And that is true because of what they have, involved themselves. That is true. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. These kids are still in custody until 13th of October, when their case will be visited again.